Okay, you Tahoes, comparing the 15 versus the 12. As we talked about this weekend, the big difference is the roll top on the 15. The outside pouch is obviously a lot bigger. The fronts are nearly identical. You got spaces for 2 water bottles, food, phone, map, and then more space over here for food or whatever, stuff you want to be able to get to. And that is really the same on both of them. Main difference is this big pouch on the back, the roll top. This is the 15. The 12 actually just has this one that loads on the side. What the 12 does have that the 15 is missing is the pass-through along the bottom. It has a lot of storage room for waterproof material down here. On the 15, you do have these pouches here, but they don't go all the way through. Well, they kind of do, but barely. You can't shove as nearly as much stuff through as you can on the 12. I just have a feeling they stole some of that space and put it on this bigger bag on the outside. So let's go over what all we have to carry. We got 3 liters of water. We got clothing. We got a thermal top. We got a down jacket with a hood. We got a light jacket. We got waterproof pants. We got gloves. Got arm sleeves. And then we got a bivvy, a rain poncho. We got toiletries and an extra headlamp. So let's start to cram this stuff into the 12. Hold on. Okay, so back here with the 12, I went ahead and put the water in so you don't have to watch me fumbling around with it. But I got 2 bottles up front and the big bladder in back. In the bladder pouch on the 12, it's pretty hard to get into, and there's really not a whole lot of room for anything else. You can probably get your toiletries down here if you want to. It's pretty tight though, especially when the bladder's full. So we'll go ahead and put the toiletries in here. And that's about all that's gonna fit. You know, I mentioned we have to get 500 calories of food in here as well. So the food's gonna go up front, and the rest of this is either gonna have to go down here in this area that can get wet, which is obviously a good place for the waterproof stuff, and then everything else will have to go into the side loading pocket. So let's go ahead and put the waterproof stuff down here. Like I said, it passes all the way through, so there's a good amount of space here. The waterproof stuff is in this area down here, and so now we need to get our thermal in. It takes up a lot of room, and I went with a thicker thermal because it's Tahoe and you want to be ready for those cold nights. So Vivian, get our extra battery in, get our gloves in, Get our arm sleeves in. Get our poncho in. Get our extra headlamp in. And now we have to cram the down jacket. We're gonna have to loosen this up almost as loose as it'll go. And this thing is about to pop. The drugs fell out. It goes back in. And now we just have to put our food up here. The front pocket so we can get to it. And then we should be good to go. There really isn't any space left anywhere. Of course, we have we'll put our phone up here along with our pay charts up here in these upper pockets. But I'll say that there's not a whole lot of room for anything else. But it all does seem to fit. And it sits fine on the shoulders. Yeah, it actually feels fine. It's obviously big, but I could run slow in this. It feels good. It's no room left anywhere, but it does hold everything. All right, so we'll take everything out and load up the 15 next. Okay, back with the 15 now. Got the water all in it. I think the requirement is 3 liters, which is about 100 ounces. And so this thing is 50 ounces plus some, and then yeah, so this is right at you actually have to carry all this water with you. Wow. If it is truly 3 liters, that's 100 ounces of water. So something to think about. So your pack isn't going to get much lighter than this. I will say, with this pack, the pocket where the bladder goes, you actually have some room here. You can actually get the stuff. And the 12 is super tight through here. So if I do put my meds back here, I can actually get to them. I'll put my rain poncho. I'll put my bivvy back here. There's actually quite a bit of room back here. I'll put my toilet paper stuff back here. There's just actually quite a bit of room still. And I might go ahead and put my rain jacket here, because it's gonna make it pretty easy to get to. So there's a lot more room in the front pocket where the water is than there was with the 12. And then now we still have the roll top that we can use. And we'll go ahead and put our thermal top down towards the bottom. Our arm sleeves. Oops. Extra battery. Gloves. Extra lights. Pants. Pants probably should have gone towards the bottom because I probably won't ever use them. And then the down jacket. And then so getting this closed is obviously going to be a lot easier than it was with the 12. Just able to roll it down, snap it shut. We can get the food put in here. but it's easily accessible up in the front pockets. So there's everything. And with the 15, I still have plenty of room for other stuff. Whereas with the 12, I really didn't have room for anything else. So, of course, it just goes on the same way as the 12. And it rides the same about as the 12. So, yeah, a little bit more room. A little easier to pack. Kind of easier to get into. So, yep, this is what I'll be using.